I don't know about you, but in my opinion, Skoda T45, the vehicle you're watching on the background right now, our first ever Czech heavy tank, is a clear hint that Czech heavy tank Tech 3 is coming into this game when we have absolutely no idea. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is our newest tank, which is going to be available for bonds as far as I understand. And how it works, it should be part of the ranked battles. It is available for bonds if you play ranked battles, and if you play more ranked battles, you can get discount on this vehicle. How many bonds you have to spend for this vehicle and how the discount works, you can see from here. You will be able to purchase this unique vehicle when you reach 2nd division, along with other cool vehicles and gorgeous 3D styles. Also available for bond. Check them out. The new Skoda T45 is over here for 12,500 bond, cost in bonds right from the get-go. But you can see that the rare items will be available for purchase with your personal cumulative discount. Its size will depend on your progress during the final season. By playing in leagues and getting into the top 10 on your team by based experience earned, you can get additional discounts of 1,000 or 1,500 bonds depending on the number of battles you play. As you advance along the progression, complete the record conditions, you can get up to 60% discount on ranked battle items for bonds. Each condition can be completed just once during the season. But today, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to play with it. I am going to show what this tank is all about, and let's see if it is worth your hard-earned bonds, the most valuable currency in this game. So it kind of looks like Tier 8 TVP, I don't know, for me at least, kind of a little bit maybe from different angles, but what this tank is all about, for that, let's actually quickly compare it to some other Tier 8 vehicles as well. Here we are, sorry, Tier 7 heavy tanks. Here we are, some Tech 3 vehicles, some premium tanks, and from the start you can see that firepower is not shining with too many things actually. Looking at all those tanks over here, 220 average damage is almost the lowest. Of course, FE201 gets 150, which is absolute which is absolutely ridiculous. But 220 alpha damage on a heavy tank, this doesn't, you know, is not anything crazy. Of course, 194 penetration is actually up tier. You can see only 2 tanks have better penetration, so maybe penetration is the best thing. Now, lower alpha damage needs a faster reload time. Yes, it has quite a fast reload time, but it doesn't make up for the low alpha damage because TPM is on the lower side. It is equal with VK, and those guys are losing with quite a lot of TPM. Gun handling at the same time is not super brag worthy either. 2.4 second aiming time, 0.36 accuracy. Now this 2.4 second aiming time might be awesome if we would know hidden gun stats like dispersion on the move, dispersion on hull rotation and all those things, but after some battles I can say that it was actually behaving. The gun was behaving. Now, talking about survivability, 1,400 hit points is up tier, 110mm of frontal armor, which is actually angled a bit as well. This may seem some bounces, 80 on the sides. This tank should be quite a decent side scraper in its tier, we'll see. Turret is a bit angled as well, 160, 80, 80. I'm going to show you some 3D armor profiles on the side as well, so you get a bit clearer, a bit more better picture what it is all about, right? Talking about the mobility, 47-ton heavy vehicle, 14.03 power or horsepower per ton. Power to weight ratio is in the middle, we should say so. But once again, we have absolutely no idea about the terrain resistance numbers in the game. Wargaming, when. Mobility is absolutely not in my ally. 30 and 14. It is so bad. It is actually so bad. Top speed. It's painful. In nowadays World of Tanks, in nowadays fast battles, in nowadays freaking 3, 4, 5 minute fast battles, it is awful. Actually awful. Traverse speed 26 degrees per second, and why my scroll is not working, I don't know. Anyway, camo, well, let's move on. It is a heavy tank, 370 meter view range is actually very, very good for this type of vehicle. And here it is compared to some other tier 7 tanks as well. Minus 7 degrees of gun depression, I forgot to mention that. It's decent. Minus 7 is decent. Nothing crazy, but decent. But now, let's do the obvious thing. Let's play a couple live battles together. Okay, please move. Okay, thank you very much. You are very kind, sir. M6. Now, because we have only one artillery over here on this map, I'm actually going to be in the middle. And look at that. Look at this. Look at it once again. It is a beauty. It may be even a thumbnail, ladies and gentlemen. It may end up even being on my thumbnail. If it did, well, now you know where this is coming from. But looking at the matchmaking, once again, we are fortunate enough to be in the Tier 7 battle versus Tier 6s. So I'm going to put this vehicle into test. I'm going to be extremely aggressive, let's say overly aggressive. Let's put that thing under heavy stress. Let's see how the battle goes and then let's see what happens, because I can't pick the matchmaking, right? I was fortunate enough to be over here because, you know, when I'm doing live battles, I'm not cherry picking, I'm playing battles in a row live together with you. I'm going to be in the middle as well, let's see. That C44 should be visible for me. That shot was a hit. Buggy right over there. By the way, after this battle, I'm going to show you my equipment loadout as well. That guy seems like he's not carrying a repair kit. Oh, that was the first miss, guys. That was first miss, but seems like Pugy does not have the best crew. Yeah, sadly, first battles, I guess, with Pugy. So unlucky, but it is what it is, you know. It is war. War is can be a cruel place many times. Panther M10 sniping us from the distance. Oh, Panther M10 was also with here actually. Let's side scrape and pew. Just like that. At least I'm fighting versus tier 7s. At least I'm fighting versus same tier tanks. And artillery finally got our number. Panther M10. KV2 as well. Let's see. And Panther M10 is over there. 6-1 score. Yeah, and we are pushing in quite aggressively, so we're not making it easier for the enemy team. Maybe we are making it easier, actually. Maybe we are just, you know... It's better to die quick than be tortured, like, forever, right? I don't know, maybe this is just me. Radio operator actually has a job on this vehicle. Because we actually do have a radio operator. 1500 assistance, spotting, very, very beautiful. Now, KV2 is in the city. I think I'm going into the city, actually. Oh my god. Now you can see how bad, you can actually see how bad this... oh, they're all in the city. You can see how bad this vehicle, like, traverses. This mobility is actually god-awful. This mobility is actually god-awful, guys. Aiming time. Oh boy. It is a special tank. It is a special tank for sure. Like, I can only imagine how hardcore it is going to be in some higher tier games. You know, how hardcore the mobility, the top speed, how out of meta basically everything is. What is that IS doing over there? That guy is AFK, isn't he? He might be AFK. But I have to hide from the artillery, though. I have to hide from the artillery. We did put this vehicle under quite a heavy stress test, to be fair with you guys. In this situation. Putting us into this situation where I am right now, you know. Quite a massive stress test. But it is doing, like, it is holding up, you know. It is holding up quite nicely. It is holding up very nicely. Very nicely. Artilleries, damages. And this guy was able to penetrate me with heat. So we're fighting, we're put into quite a dangerous situation. So, and this is the top speed of this vehicle. This is actually the top speed of this vehicle. It is ridiculously slow. And just imagine this tank in tier 8, tier 9 battles. It is, like, What is my opinion about this tank? You know, after a couple battles, I can easily say that this tank is not my cup of tea, and Angel Fire Kill as well, beautiful. I can easily say that this tank is not going to be my cup of tea, mainly because of the mobility. The hull rotation is just... And we aced it as well, 3000. Oh, we had a blind shot. Yes, we had a blind shot as well. We aced it mainly because nobody else is playing with it. Let's see what is the raw experience. If that would be an ace either way. Well, I would say this score would be ace even after this tank would come out. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's play one more. And here we are in a tier 8 battle as well, which is quite a heavy tier 8 battle actually. I would say half of the team is tier 8, half of it is tier 7, but no artillery, so it is nice. Let's be a bit more a support vehicle in this battle, and let's see how it goes. I am not, honestly, I'm not overly excited of seeing that. We have 3 AFK players. Oh, STRV started move. Did STRV start moving? Okay, Indian Panzer started moving. Okay, connecting issues, I guess. Beep boop, beep boop, connecting, bot not found. But now, seems like people are moving, or STRV still AFK. What is going on in this battle, actually? Can anyone please explain to me what is going on? That guy over there died. We have AFK STRV, we have AFK T45. I have no clue, no idea, no nothing whatsoever what is going on over here. Anyway, let's keep pushing forward and hopefully we're able to do something. I guess Patriot did get spotted. This is why he's blind shooting. Got spotted by someone who is up tier. Charioteer definitely might be somewhere over there. Our beast super brushing is going in. Super brushing now is very, very much worth its name, actually. Very much worth its name. Is this guy over there? Did he run away? Very interesting. This might be one of the weirdest battles I have ever played on this map, actually. Okay, let's see. Scorpion G. Okay, Scorpion G. Start banging, start banging, start banging as hard as possible. Come on, one more shot needed, Patriot. Someone, nice. That guy went down. Super dangerous guy went down. I'm not spotted anymore. This is why they're not shooting at me anymore. Okay, side turret, easy penetration. It actually is a penetration. That guy's dead as well. Well, we're not keeping our team alive too hardcore, but it's better than nothing, right? Hey, can you please move? We need to run away with our 29 kilometers per hour top speed, guys. We need to escape. I want to be a bit more over there, you know, because in a moment it comes down to the damage farming, how much damage I'm able to farm in a short period of time with my not so amazing DPM, may I add. But if I stayed over there, I would have been trapped. We would have been trapped from every single direction. So let's head back and let's enjoy the view, right? Let's enjoy the view of the side armors. There is T20 turret. That gun's like, this has actually proven to be more accurate than you may think at first, honestly. This gun has proven to be quite accurate gun. STRV is hogging the edge of the map. Wow. So something special is going on with teams right now. Definitely something special is going on. Here is the AMX. Alright. KT-20 up here. They're capping our base. I guess they are going to fully cap the base, guys. And this guy should be easily able to flank me. Circle me to death. Oh, almost. Boom! No! What a time for a low roll. I needed just a little bit more. Oh, you fucked up. Okay, D20. Next victim. No. 5 more seconds. Nice. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Can I put one into your lower plate as well? No, time is over. STRV died. And STRV was lost in battle. No way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World of Tanks, where we have suicide scouts, where we have drowning STRVs, AFK tanks, and we have scout patriots. It is absolutely lovable. You know, okay, at least, you know, we tried. At least we tried. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this was Skoda T45, our first ever Czech tank, heavy tank in this game. I mean, our first ever Czech heavy tank in this game. It is a premium tank. They have done the same many times before. They release lower tier or tier 8 premium tanks before the Tech 3, so it is a clear hint, clear sign that Czech heavy tank Tech 3 might be coming to this game. When, we have absolutely no idea. I have absolutely no idea, so look out for that. But my quick overview of this vehicle, I used those equipment units. Yes, I didn't have 445 meter view range. I'm able to get that up to 445 if I use coated optics, for example, but this one was my setup right over here. I was able to ace it with this. I was able to carry some battles. I was able to do some work, but this might not be the best equipment loadout. Feel free to use coated optics to get your view range up tier. Feel free to use different equipment units, but you know, extra hit points is always nice. This is like tier 8 premium heavy tank hit points right over here. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. I catch you next time with something else. Stay awesome, stay sexy, stay naked, take care, and bye.